having a tough day? Was today good? Was today not so good? Maybe the day was right. Maybe the day was perfect. Maybe the day was stinky. Well, let me tell you, welcome to the insurance industry. Congratulations, you've become a career agent. You're going to have days that are naughty, days that are nice. It does happen. You've got to have perseverance if you're going to stick and stay in this space. But I want to share with you some ways to get through the negativity as quick as you possibly can, because this career is not all unicorns and rainbows, okay? Just to let everybody know, if you're doing insurance, Medicare or life insurance, don't expect it to all be, okay, pleasurable. Sometimes there's a little bit of pain before you get the gains. So if you're having a sucky day, think about it this way, okay? If you've been on this earth for a while, maybe you've got an X in your life. You know what I'm saying? Well, think about it this way. If you're having a bad day in insurance, equate it to how do you get over an X? Well, you find the next, right? Okay, sorry. Bad analogies. I abound with them. But the quickest way, right, to get over an X is to find the next. So if you've had a bad day, you've had a rejection, you've had a policy that has lapsed, the best way to get over it, point number one, find the next sale. The quickest way to overcome those feelings is to go hustle and find another sale to replace it. Find a bigger sale or even a sale in general. When you get another sale, oh my goodness, it's phenomenal. And guess what? You're going to forget about the X. Okay? When you move on to the next with your insurance, okay, career, you may have someone that said, no, I'm going to buy later, and they sold you instead of you sold them, and now you're on to your next appointment if you're face-to-face, on to your next phone call if you're in the telespace, but now you're in a place where you can engage. Your little endorphins are popping, and you're not even thinking about the person that told you no. There's something that you've got to always remember. This is a business that takes perseverance. Trust the laws of averages, trust the large numbers. Lots of grind, but you got to keep going. Some agents, they lose heart. And I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. If you've had a bad day, yes, it does hurt. We've got to acknowledge it, right? But we've got to also ignore it and go, you know what? I'm shutting that door to my life. That one's done. Go for the next win. Remind yourself of the win. Winning does matter, okay? Losing hurts. Winning feels good. Focus on winning. Winning does matter. Have a winning mindset. Have a winning grind set. This is not a business where you just like, I'm an instant millionaire. I just got hired off as an insurance agent and wowie zowie, I'm going to make piles of money. And oh, that's just the way it works. No, it's not. Don't get played so that someone else gets paid, okay? Don't get played in this industry so that someone else gets paid. That happens a lot with fancy widgetry that people want to sell you, okay? Be careful, all right? Make sure you vet your trainer, but focus on your mind before you deploy methods. So the fastest way to get over a bad day, a bad sale, is to go hustle and get the next sale so then you forget about the negativity. Let me tell you, I've been doing this a long time. Okay, I've done insurance and telesales over 2 decades, over 20 plus years, and let me tell you, I've had bad days too. A day where it feels like the no bus just like point blank hit me in the face like a dog that now looks like a pug, okay, chasing a car, and I'm flat. I'm like, ugh, today was not the greatest, but you've got to retrain your mind. The mind game has to be strong, okay? Every phone call, if you do telesales, is time to focus on your mind, okay? Every call is a mind game. Take courage, and focus. You've got to focus on the most important thing, but you've got to have depth of training. So focus on what you need to do, but depth in training is crazy important. If you're doing final expense insurance telesales, do not be using some free Frankenstein piece of crap script. You always get what you pay for. It's not good. It's not proprietary. Shallow training will break your neck, okay? No different than being trained about how to be a diver and you try to do a little dive into a shallow end of the pool. No, you need depth, okay, to really be safe. Just like a pool, you can't have a tiny little shallow end and expect to get deep and have any good success. You've got to have depth in training. You've got to do it, okay? You've got to focus on it. Shallow training is going to break you. Depth in training is critical. So make sure that you're really being trained and mentored. Shallow training is so rampant. It's like fleas on a dog in this industry. A lot of folks won't really take the time to really invest into you. So focus on that. Also focus on the fact that speed and creativity in the insurance game will also harm you. So being speedy, it sounds great, right? It's good in races. It's horrible in insurance. When you're really speeding through things, whether you're taking shortcuts, it'll harm you, right? In the insurance space, if you're focusing, okay, on a bad day, and now you're like a golfer that just starts swinging, flipping harder, right? And all the balls are just like military golf, left, right, never ends up good, okay? So when you start getting pissed, you had a bad day, do not, okay? Do not become aggressive. You've got to just chill the heck out. You got to get your mind going. Every call, face-to-face and in the telespace, is a mind game. You've got to train your mind, okay? Your mind needs to be strong. And then you've got to trust your methods. You must trust your fundamentals, okay? This is so important. Now your mind's right. Now you will focus on high-end depth in training. Focus on the methods that have been hopefully invested in you. A lot of folks don't get trained right. So make sure you're getting good depth in training, not just go watch a video kind of a thing, okay? So make sure that you got good depth, but don't get all speedy. So when you get frustrated, a lot of you men, sorry, sexist, it's the truth, a lot of you men, we just want to keep pushing, right? That can make you good, but in telesales, it'll destroy you. Face-to-face, same thing. If you're just like, you know what, I'm just going to go really fast in this home, and I'm just going to blow through all my points, and ta-da, give me a check. It does not work that way, okay? You've got to slow yourself down. Speed and even creativity can really harm you. You should use a script. You should use a script, and you should use a proven Powerscript, not some free Frankenscript material that you see in the industry. But when you've got good vetted material, you need to really use it. Okay? Creativity will kill you. It's like you know you should do something and you do the opposite. Okay? No different than me golfing, and I know the club can do the work if I would just focus on my form. The script helps you with your form, but you've got to have enough courage to follow through. You've got to have that courage inside of you to say, you know what? I'm going to take a deep breath here, okay? And I'm going to focus on what I know, and I'm going to do more of what I know, and I'm going to do it with finesse instead of doing it in a place that finds me frustrated. So many agents, when they get frustrated, they speed up. They do the opposite of what they know they should do, but the natural instincts take over. And then you start getting told, no, 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 no. This is so annoying, right? When I say it, I hate the sound of my own voice, but let me tell you, this is just like the seatbelt alarm in your car. You know you're driving down the road, you're not using your script right, you know you're not using it well, potentially, or maybe you're a face-to-face agent that's getting a lot of rejection, and it's like that little seatbelt alarm, ding, 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 and you refuse to put the seatbelt on, okay? That seatbelt's helping you stay in the right position so you don't throw yourself through the dang windshield when rejection happens. Good training is so vital, but if you're going to go fast once you're properly trained, you've got to have the good skills necessary and put the seatbelt on. Don't get creative. Don't get all crazy when you've had a bad day. You've got to train your mind, focus on your methods, make sure you've got vetted methods that you're using. If you're getting told no an insane amount, maybe you're using some free Frankenstein script. Maybe you've partnered with a face-to-face agency that maybe doesn't do telesales. That's very commonplace in the industry. But focus on your mind before you do anything. Take a deep breath. Focus on, you know what? I've had a bad day. It is what it is. I'm going to rewire myself and get myself ready. Now I'm going to deploy higher methods. And just always remember my stupid analogies, okay? The quickest way to get over an X is to find the next sale. Once you find that next sale, it's like everybody else in the world doesn't even matter. It's amazing. It's almost intoxicating. You know what I'm saying? You get that next sale and it's like, woo! Okay, a sucky week can be solved by one sale. Focus on the next sale. Next door I can knock. Next door I can knock. The next yes I can get is around the corner. Focus on your dials. Focus on your smiles so that the next person that you talk to, you are ready to serve. You're ready, okay, to meet their needs, their problems with your products. But speed and creativity can kill you. It can harm you. Shallow training can smack you up one side and slap you down the other. It'll harm you. If you're not prepared for the defense of this industry, let me tell you, it can destroy you. You need depth of training. You need to really focus on this business like it is your business, because it is. No one can care more about your success than you. But you also need to care enough to train yourself, hone yourself up, skill yourself up, sharpen the axe so you don't have to beat okay, the tree with nothing but dull tools. And let me tell you, if you got a bunch of shallow training, not a lot of high-end training, you're dealing sometimes with a dull axe through no fault of your own. So make sure that you're ready. The speed will kill you. Okay, understand this is a great industry that will give back a lot to you, but you got to persevere. You will have bad days. Anyone that has ever told you you won't, they're lying, okay, through their teeth to you. Focus, okay, on what you know you need to do. Focus on your mind. Focus on your methods. If you've had a bad day, just remember, treat it like your ex and focus on the next. Next sale. And don't get played in this industry. So many folks want to push stuff on you that you really don't need. If you're focusing on something as silly as being sold something that maybe has something that is all about artificial intelligence, let me tell you, it's 100% artificial and absolutely lacks intelligence. It's a people business. It's a people business, and you need to just get in front of more people. And having a computer text people, oh, I've done that, even at a car dealership on the website, oh, drives me insane, okay? Because nobody can be a human. You can try, but it ain't the real deal. You all know what I'm talking about. This is a people business. You're dealing with professional avoiders. So be the best version of you. If you've had a bad day, don't rely, okay, on some little computer like the Jetsons to handle things for you. You handle it yourself, okay? Nobody's as good as you are when you're properly trained, okay? Nobody can make the deep emotional connections to the consumer and solve their problems like you can, okay? I don't like talking to a computer. I don't think you do either. Nobody's going to put a robot dog in your backyard and have your kids be happy for too long, okay? You may not have to scoop as much, though. That's a plus. All right, so speed and creativity will kill you. Follow good scripts, okay? Have good depth in training. Train your mind in a good way. Make sure you get yourself ready to go every day in the mind. Then deploy good methods. Make sure you're using good fundamentals. Because if you're fundamentally off, okay, everything else is going to find its way in a scattered, okay, way, and you're not going to find the success that you desire. So make sure that you're really tight in your fundamentals. Make sure that you're just becoming more proficient every day. This isn't about being perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. Goodness, watch enough of my content, you'll find that out. But trying to do everything I can to help you. But I want to make sure I dropped a little bit of content to give you some tips to overcome a bad day. Focus on the good of what you're doing. Focus on where you're going, okay, and where you're going to end up. Make sure you write your goals down. Okay, that's helpful too. Write your goals down every morning. Write your goals down every night before you go to bed. Know where you're going, okay? Understand where you've been. Yes, you took your licks today if you had a bad day. But you can make it an even better day by focusing on the next opportunity, the next opportunity to bring value, the next telesale, the next conversation that you can choose to connect with a consumer and do it well. And if you've had a bad call or maybe you messed up, maybe you tripped over your tongue a little bit, that's okay. Watch this video again. You'll see me tripping on my tongue. I'm not super eloquent today. Got up crazy early, and yesterday I was up at 4 a.m. partnering with some of the most amazing agents across this nation. I run a national insurance agency. I'm so blessed to partner with some amazing people. And if you ever need help with a good Medicare or life insurance agency, feel free to reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. Sorry, can't talk to you all today, but it is what it is. So I appreciate you watching. Hope this video finds you well. Have a great day, and I hope this helps. And by all means, focus on the next. You'll keep killing it. Thanks, you guys.